All right, welcome in, builders. A very rare Thursday stream for me. Wanted to continue to push things on, get some more unlocks and whatnot before I can do more of the farming and such off camera. So we're gonna power through, despite it being a Thursday here. One thing I did want to mention, I'm gonna throw into my chat here. If you're watching the VOD, you can hopefully get them. These are 3 codes that are active right now. Oh, that is not very good. There's a space between 3 of those. Hang on, let me see if I can try that again. What if we... Okay, yep. You take my spaces away. All right. Could we please have spaces? How about if we do that? There we go. Those are 3 separate codes that you can get, and that will get you some rewards in your mailbox if you want some freebies. I'm gonna... That game is good. Let me into my mail, please. So you can see here we're getting some various currencies and whatnot. We'll grab those, and the second one, and this third one being pretty juicy with the 1.5k and a crown, which is a pretty rare material used for leveling up your skills. I ran around a little bit after stream last time, just to do some exploration, get some points and whatnot. Apparently I'm not ready to collect you again. We also need to use energy. I am maxed out. I did clear out my energy last night, but at this point I just have such a small cap that we fill up relatively quickly. What I want to do, I gotta learn where these hotkeys all are. I want no. Okay, I don't want any of those. Give me this menu. I would like to... It's under regional development. I don't feel like that's the right one. Let me check in there. That is not the right one. Okay. Let me use my keyboard and mouse for a second. I think we want F8. We do not want F8. Or do we? Node, daily, index. Index is what we want. Okay, so these are the various places that I can spend my energy. I didn't open this one. I would like to do that if it's someplace I can go. That is somewhere that I am not. Okay, so we can't do that one yet. We're not going to spend a ton of time on this, but I want to just spend some energy so I'm not capped out. We will grab the promotion material. And because I've already ran over there and unlocked it, I'm able to just come on in here. I do have level 2. It's level 40 though. I don't think I'm quite ready for that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just hop there. I did play around a little bit with some of the various characters. I just wanted to show something off here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You close the menu when I do that? Okay, hang on. Operation. Okay. I think we got there. Whoops. I think we got there through regional. We did not get there through regional. Apparently I have a tutorial here though. Outpost residents will work, sell your own stock bills and deposit them here for reserves. Supply outposts with goods it needs to earn the stock bills. An outpost with 0 stock bills reserves can no longer trade. Wait for the outpost to earn and deposit more stock bills to trade with them again. This shows the liaison information between the current outpost and Endfield. Press Y to go here. An operator can be selected to serve as the liaison for the outpost. The liaison who matches the properties of an outpost can boost the outpost order acquisition and order payments. And all, for every 1 stock bill earned by outpost, there's a 20% chance to earn 1 more. Okay. Okay, sure.
Assignment. Affirmative.
All right, good luck, buddy. And I can trade with them. So I could get 1 bill. Okay, how do I make that big number? Right trigger. So I can sell off some of my, was it Ori crust, I believe? And we'll do that and get some stock bills. We're gonna need a bajillion of those. So that is one thing I'd like to get up and running tonight is I'd like to get the factory actually clicking over so that we can actually earn that. Okay, where the heck can I get into? I don't want that, no. Although events may be something I want to poke my nose into. So it looks like the events roll over at like midnight-ish for me. So I already have my day 2 login thing. Tomorrow we'll get the free 6-star character. Okay, we need to progress through the story more, yes. Level 15's our next one there. This one here is kind of nice because it will basically just kind of guide you to all the other events, but we don't really need that. Again, the day 2 login already happened. Okay, that wants me to test out the limited character. I don't really want to do that one right now. Okay, I'm not going to waste any time on it. Let me switch back to controller. Yeah, or keyboard, yes. Okay, are you F9? No. Are you F... Yes. Okay, so it is under F8. It is under operation manual, and I want index. Okay. We're good. Just get me in there, game.
Stop progressing.
Just get me in there. I was fiddling around with the characters, just testing some things out. So just to show off one of the elemental, I guess I'm gonna call it elemental reactions, arts reaction. Cannot switch input. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. All right, now do it. Yes. That's a little weird that it makes you go through that. So we'll do this. We'll get them in here. Okay, and we will do, give me the fire. Okay, and then the ice. Or the other way around. Either way, it doesn't matter. So that way it shows that we got the fire damage over time going. If I did it the opposite way around, we would put the ice damage on them. So it's kind of a flexible system in that it's not like I need 1 + 1 is the other reaction. It can be, oh, wow, talking while I'm doing this is probably not a good plan when I'm not warmed up. It can kind of be whatever. You are also not one of my leveled up characters. I only have the Inmin and Akakura leveled up at the moment, so it's a little spicy on some of these. Yeah, please just get that. Do that. Probably should just switch to you so I can control the one that actually has level ups. Sorry, Inmin, that was totally my fault. And again, just all kinds of things going off here. I got a little bit better at the dodges, at least when I'm fully paying attention here. There we go. Yep, we got a solidify there and a lift. So lots and lots of reactions you can pull off. It's kind of a neat system. I hope it has a little bit more to it as we go on and on. It's a little bare bones, but we're still in like tutorial zone, so I'm not too concerned about it at the moment. But yeah, things like that are pretty nice that we can just do. And then if we had a physical one, we could shatter the solidify there. Also, the combat music is pretty banging. Hey, Gray, how's it going, man? It is quiet chat tonight. Not a usual stream night for me, and at a weird time because I normally have Thursday plans. So, but the factory must grow is all I can say. So we will continue on. How are you doing today? Oop, I'm not paying. Oh man, I'm still getting myself killed here. Did I pick the level 2 option on accident here? I'm getting absolutely shreked, and I was not getting shreked last night. Yep, knock, dodge. Yeah, okay, down. Okay, one more to go. Whew, operation failed. Okay. I think I accidentally went into the level 2 one there. Okay, for realsies, I think I might have to even go heal after that. That's a little embarrassing. I love factory games, but I hate gachas. I can totally understand that. I've said before, but no game is better for being a gacha. Like, legitimately, I wish they could figure out a different monetization for things.
I'm feeling better.
But unfortunately, I do like a lot of the gameplay that we get, so it is my curse, I suppose. Okay, you're not the one I want, though. Inmin. Okay. Can I get to that bloody menu? I want the operation manual. No, it was the development. I don't know why I have such a brain stop on that. What menu is that? And why can I not get to it? I want the index, please. This one. Yes.
Get ready.
Whoa. No. I want the level 1. We are not ready for the level 40, as we saw. I'll be curious to see how well the factory gameplay holds up. What I'm excited for in this one is the idea that we're going to be able to just craft our gear because as I always complain, my luck is absolute trash generally speaking. So farming up like random pieces of gear that have crit stats and whatnot is just pure misery for me. So yeah, I'm very excited to not have to be at the whim of luck when it comes to things like that. Oh, we don't have any skill points. That would be why I can't use my skills. Yeah, a little bit better when I'm actually playing the right level. It's tragic some of them have great mechanics and big worlds to explore, but stuff is always paywall behind RNG. Yeah, it does make... And that's the thing. It's not going to stop because they make umpteen dollars. The only thing that's going to stop it is if it gets laws passed against it, which is kind of sort of already happening. Like, yeah, it's kind of one of those, like, you know you're not doing something that is not shady, so knock it off before the government has to come in and start putting regulations on it. Because when you get regulated like you're gambling, you're not going to have a good time. You are really not going to have a good time. And these companies just cannot help themselves. Okay, that's what I wanted to do to get that energy spent. Do I want to change the party? No, I'll leave it for now. She has ice, which isn't particularly useful, but she also has lift, which is vaguely useful to me. So we'll go ahead and leave that. Okay, so I want to return to the shelter. Right. That's where we ended yesterday. Am I allowed to teleport? Yes. I think we are relatively close to finishing what I'm going to call the tutorial zone here. At least hopefully so. I'm looking forward to, I assume we'll have like a boss battle, and I want to get my last pull to see what we're working with, basically. All right, were you who I still need to talk to? Me, run down the local, no problem. I got punched a few numbers in the system. That's not what I need, actually. What I need is my missions. Missions, please. Okay, return to the shelter. Track that. There we go. Okay, here we are. Oh, I see. The guy we were following is already probably where he needs to be. All right, what's up?
All right, guys, this is the ventilation shaft.
I know this place. Ginny and I used to play hide and seek here.
When those breakers came, Soth had us block every path and trail. Don't want no raiders to sneak up on us.
Breaker Central is up ahead, but I'm afraid we won't be much help beyond this point.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll take it from here.
Ginny? Is Miss Perlica leaving? I got a small present for you.
Ginny! Weren't you supposed to be resting?
Good to see you back on your feet, Ginny. Looks like the suppressants are doing their job. But make sure you get plenty of rest to fully recover. Please have this, Miss Perlica. I drew it myself. Wish you the best.
For a kid, that's actually a pretty good piece of art.
This is such a beautiful drawing. Thank you so much, Ginny. Take care of Ginny, Karja. Keep a close eye on her condition. I've left you a prescription and more medication. Ask Mr. Soth if there's anything you don't understand.
Remember, boy, family is a treasure. Be a good brother to her.
Yes, definitely. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you so much.
I mean, to be fair, he did risk his life to try to go get medicine.
Did you find Uncle Mark?
Not yet, Ginny. But we'll try our best to find him.
Hey, Tut-Tut, how's it going, man?
Yeah. Mark was a good Wooster crewmate. He helped us escape to this place and carried Ginny the whole way. That's why she's so worried about him.
So where did Mark go? Is he safe?
I don't know. Mark helped us settle in, then headed out with the others. He never came back to the cave.
Standing around guessing won't get us anywhere. We should try our luck in the Landbreaker's territory.
And I hope we don't find Mark there. It's too risky for non-combatants. Let's move out ASAP, team.
Alright, what do you know? Thank you for saving Ginny and trashing the Breaker scum. Be safe, don't put yourself in danger. Yeah, I'll behave. I'll stick around Ginny and take better care of her. No, not you again. Yep. No problem. Yep. I'm getting better, much better, Mr. Inman. Make sure you get plenty of sleep. Okie dokie. I'll be good and get better soon. Alright. We ride, team.
I hope Mark and his crew are all right.
Sauce notes. Thanks Talos for this cave. It's big enough for everyone. A kid managed to catch a long ear and is raising it as a pet. I hope we get rescued soon before we have to kill the little thing and eat it for food. We're running out of foods, meds, everything. What will happen to us when the supplies are gone?
What if the LBs really did get them?
Landbreakers don't do hostages or ransom.
Okay. I believe they are still alive and well.
I want to go home. I miss my desk and my chair and my bed with soft sheets, but it's turned into a wicked lair of prowling wildland beasts. I want to go home. I miss the hot, warm soup over the crimson stove fire, but now a furnace stands there roaring like a grim, bloody beast. I want to go home. I miss the golden sunshine and breeze of evening time, but it's now filled with scalding smoke that seizes up our throats. No one wants to go home because our place is no longer our own. Sag. Alright, random loot and level 12? Level 12. Hopefully we don't get level gated. Like I said, after stream yesterday, I ran around, just picked up a bunch of treasure chests and did some puzzles and whatnot.
We got rocks blocking the path. Those simple explosives there should be able to blast apart the rocks.
Got it, boss. Anything back here? No.
You sure pack a punch.
Those are infield explosives.
Feels a little creepy. What have the Landbreakers been doing here?
Blighted waste. Wolfguard, is this part of the Bone Crusher's culture?
The Bone Crushers would use blighted materials when igniting their dance stacks. But clearly, there isn't any dance stack here.
What are you worried
The
about?
Blight can interfere with all sorts of Originium activities. As of now, we only know of a few ways of utilizing it.
The same should apply to the Bone Crushers. In the past, they would simply discard blighted waste that built up in their dance stacks. But this place seems to be stockpiling the material.
So the LBs came up with a new way of using it? They're actually doing science?
We need to thoroughly investigate this place.
I see marks of scraping on this blighted waste. Someone's been collecting the shavings. No sign of external injuries or struggle. There's residue in the respiratory tract and glyphs etched onto his hands. Embrace the abyss, gain new life. I believe that's what it means.
So, any conclusions?
They're trying to absorb the blight. Accidenti. I've never seen anything this crazy. Neferith has turned the Bone Crushers into something very different.
Wolfguard, what does the Deep mean to the Bone Crushers?
The Ether side. They have always worshipped the Ether. That's why they avoid using Originium. They would only use devices based on witchcraft, such as dance stacks.
So they use the Blight and worship the Ether?
The Blight arises out of Ether. It is natural for them to worship the birthplace of the Blight. That being said, since this Landbreaker was trying to absorb the Blight, could it be an attempt to embrace the Ether?
The Landbreakers are never short on crazes, but the Ether isn't like Originium. It can't be used directly as a weapon, at least not that I know of. The Bone Crushers never did this before. Maybe we should stop treating them as a warlord faction of bandits.
You don't seem to like them very much.
I Other landbreakers probably hate the pack more, since we work with you, Endfield. But who cares what they think?
Okay, you look suspicious. What are we doing up here? Oh, never mind, that's where we came from. And chest.
Feels like the weight of the entire world has come down at me. My knees, especially.
Okay. I will say the chests have been relatively plentiful, although the rewards, while they seem kind of generous,
Danger
the
ahead. Let me
pull
see
cost is kind of high.
They sealed off this entire place with their haze. Fortunately, we still have the secret tunnel.
Those smaller dance techs are used for powering the central furnace. Take them out to extinguish the giant dance tech and the haze, and give us a way to reach the valley fort.
All right, time to demolish some stack.
The land abandoned us.
What was that?
Neverith.
Don't be affected by her arts. Let's keep going.
Come forth, bone crushers. You were abandoned here to suffer and starve. They treat you as traitors, evildoers, lunatics, and bandits. They call you land breakers. You are treated as disorganized rabble, yet your name carries great force. This name harkens back to your past. It is the burning brand of your resistance, of your fight against tyranny.
I don't know, Gray, but it wouldn't surprise me if that wasn't her from the dream flashback, whatever it was we were having, the acid trip. Boss bless, our furture is glory. All deniers and weak trash are dead. They do not deserve the blessings. Do not be a denier.
Something ain't right.
Something ain't right. Yeah, something ain't right. That is a true statement there, buddy. I do find it funny that they gave them that accent. We have not actually seen Nefari, or whatever her name is, yet.
Good work,
But I do think that is a good guess. Day's weak. Haze fire shall scorch their throats. Their giant gates will not stop us. Boss is so small. I can translate that. Don't worry about it. Update. Okay, so that was a quest update. Recently posted an announcement. The 58th Worker Representative Congress of UWST is about to start. The representative of Valley 4 is heading to Matt Gordov, the Mother of Cities. Crew, I understand your excitement and happiness. Nonetheless, do not try to shove supplies to the representatives, as this would affect their itinerary. Every representative's traveling plans and supplies have been arranged. Please respect the break time of our representatives. Please do not visit the representatives to convey your feedback or suggestions. I have a feeling that's like suggestions go here sign. Okay, we got Hazewall. I'm not allowed to walk through Hazewall.
Careful. We should avoid this haze for now.
All right. And men, no inhaling, okay? Note stuff to the wall crack. Thank Talos they didn't find me. My Origium arts helped me to hide in this complex array of colors. To the ones who find this note, I hope you can report the situation to the Security Bureau and find a way to inform the infielders at the hub base. The one leading the Landbreakers is extremely dangerous. She wields a strange power. I've never seen Origium arts of her sort. A band of them probably used the underground tunnels to infiltrate the place and then open the fortress gates. That woman, she destroys everyone with a single move. A huge flamethrower brute knocked me off my legs. Almost smashed me into the wall, he did. Fortunately, the rest of them left me for dead. No need to worry about me. I may be wounded, but I am still fighting them in my way.
This huge tower looks really imposing up close. The smoke's choking me. Let's shut it down quickly.
This is how the Bone Crushers instill fear, by suffocating their prey.
Always looking for chests.
Use these smaller dance stacks to supply energy to the large one. Destroy them.
It probably can't take 2 hits from my blade.
It's made for burning blighted waste. Your blade will evenly spark. You should use explosives to blast away the connection between the base and the main body.
That glowing sparkly part, right? Let's give it a good blast.
That ult spam, though. I really hope when we do our last big character draw that we get somebody that we can form the basics of our team around. If we're gonna have to go physical, I really hope we get one of the physicals, especially Pogranichnik, I think is his name. What I'd like to get is last right, but I didn't get any of the support characters she needs, so I don't know, that feels a little iffy. Okay, destroy it with explosives. Okay, where is my explosive thingamabobber? You look climbable. What are we doing up here, huh? Nope. Oh, there we are. Okay, so yoink, and cannot see. Yoink.
Done. To the next one.
The crewmates aren't here. No bodies either. We should keep looking.
Your ancestors hailed from the same homeland as theirs. You all descend from the pioneers who are great, yet destitute.
Hey, I'm listening to the lady talk, man. What are you interrupting? Draft of an introduction. The representative shall be meeting at Simonch. I heard fellow crewmates from the other production sites will be visiting Valley 4 once the meeting is over. They will be arriving in the Valley Pass first. Gotta come up with a proper introduction for the place. My fellow crewmates, welcome to Valley 4. We are now at Valley Pass. This is the first stop for everyone entering the valley. It's an important supply transfer hub for Valley 4. Despite the rather small and basic facilities, we have a comprehensive fleet of self-service amenities along the pavement. These are more than capable of providing meals, repair kits, weapons, and gear for every traveler. Yeah, intro's a little too long. Getting conflicted about this. Should I rewrite it?
So, do you want to be meat on the chopping block, or a butcher wielding the blade?
Neferit is whipping her underlings into a frenzy. Stay alert.
Okay, that's an explosive weak box. We probably have another explosive thing around here somewhere. Okay, maybe that opens from the other side then.
Hey, the boss talked about these people. Take this.
It's the boss! I can't get over their accent. Yep, nope, none of that, please.
It's over.
Stable essence and some powdered grass seed. Okay, you want me to go down, so I'm gonna, of course, do the opposite. Got any treasure? No treasure. Okay, explosive. So we're gonna blow that up. Ah, there we go. Yep, we can blow that from here too. All right, give me this first.
Other small dance techs are still working, but we're almost done.
All right, can I? All right, now does that matter to me? I think the answer is no. Not right now, at least. All right, and random 2-foot rope. Sure, why not? Yeah, I see you, Mr. Range character back there. Yeah, I still feel like the combat is really fluid, but very simple. Like, I don't know. I hope we have a little bit more depth to it as we go. We'll find out probably once we get to the boss, and we'll see how that feels to do like a bigger fight. Somebody actually has like some mechanics going on with them. Oh, random dudes in here. Hello. I'm also feeling that the levels, Inman is leveled up a little bit. He's 20 with a breakthrough, and Akakura is 20 with, I don't believe, a breakthrough. I need just more materials. Okay, so random trash pit den, and then, I knew it. Yoink. Yeah, more than, I mean, obviously I want the pull currency, but more than that, it's the XP that I want from those. Okay, so this is another entrance. Yoink. And unlock that. Okay, I think we came through this path. I'm pretty sure we came through that path. So we just unlocked a shortcut, I guess, to get back in here. We don't seem very worried about that.
UWST outfit.
Let's clear out the scum below her.
We seemed very nonchalant about that. Yeah, looks like she might need some help. Okay, lots of AoE stuff going off here. Are you gonna make me bleed though? Like, really, are you? Hey, Drew, how's it going, man? Doing kind of a weird Thursday night stream, not something I normally do. It's usually my break night or a little minor recording, but I want to get some more progress made here so I can do other things off stream. I really don't want to skip story stuff. I want to try to get all that on camera, so we'll see. We'll see. Okay, starting to actually see some enemies who have some HP, that's for sure. Nice. And I see you. Yoink.
Marlene is our top priority on missions. I wonder what secret it hides.
Are you Enfielders? Thank goodness. I thought I was gonna die here. I keep hearing that woman's voice in my head.
It's okay, Friday afternoon, my brain's already... Dude, it's only Thursday evening for me. And I mentioned it last time, but this is like my busy season at work. We had a major delivery of some material stuff that needed processing. These hands, these big, strong hands. About 5,000 pieces of material have been through these hands in about 2 days, plus doing deliveries to sites. It's been exhausting this week. This was really bad timing for a game to come out.
Why are you locked in here?
Yeah, you naughty?
I'm Shauna. I lead a UWST construction crew. Many of my crew went missing after the attack on Valley 4. When I heard the Landbreakers were hunting people down, I thought I might find some of my crew here.
That voice is quite annoying.
Do they have other lookouts beside the ones we just took out?
There used to be more Landbreakers here, but then they got some kind of order and half of them went into the fort. I only dared scream for help when I saw you.
I see. Any other people held here? We're looking for Mark. He was helping evacuate the refugees with his crewmates.
Mark? I saw him following the Landbreakers to the Valley Fort. Damn coward.
What? Did he surrender? Surrendered? Your name is Shauna, right? Leave the fort to us. You should head back to the base. It's safe now.
Rather than infield, I feel like they should have called this mid-drift field.
Okay. But I'm going to look for other survivors first. Then make my way back to the base. Good luck, you guys.
He has a bird tail, I just noticed.
No more delays. Let's head straight into the fort.
Sounds like you need a little group of fur girls to follow you around and do work for you. This isn't... We've mostly been one on the furry scale so far. Only a couple exceptions. It's like fuzzies. It's very light. Alright, but speaking of light, treasure chest? No treasure chest. I can't believe that I've been in so many containers in this game, like shipping containers, and not a single one of them has had a chest in it. It's been very disconcerting. Alright, what do you got up here? Got a chest, maybe? Okay, we got random dude. Hey, how are you? Are you gonna break my skull, though? Alright, what are you wanting me to throw at? Ah, that. And I do see that right there.
The smoke is cleared. Let's go.
The band accord is a lie. You are living proof of their falsehoods. I shall give unto you a brand new weapon for butchery. Embrace the ether. Its powers are already mine to command. The old world of Originium has abandoned you. Now it deserves to be utterly destroyed.
Embrace the ether. But that's impossible. We must stop her. Quickly.
Yeah, she's trying to have a competitive product here. Origium's our stuff. Alright, we'll blew up that. Okay, nothing else here. What are you going to? Right, same spot, basically. Okay, yeah, we went through that. We checked in there, and that's where we let her out. Did I check that, though? Where are you? Nothing. Okay. Who knows how many bajillion chests I'm leaving behind, but I'm trying to be somewhat thorough here. Okay, got a quest update. Nice chunk of XP. Nice. I will say, if anyone is playing, make sure you pick up all the random stuff, because you do get like currency and unlocks based on number of things collected of each like material type. All right, and we went through there. Okay, yeah. Yoink, yoink, yoink. The buck flower, not butt flowers, buck flowers. Very unfortunately named. Also, what are you? Arsenal Valley Pass. Have we been here? No, but there's a guy back here.
Let me see how good this one is.
Level 18, okay. Like I said, we're getting a little spicy for me not having leveled people up. Yeah, please be frozen. and do all the combo moves. We like that. Nope. And then we failed to dodge. And then we didn't dodge that one either. Oh, now he's mad. Okay, yeah. Please be careful, Inman. There you go. Finally getting an actual dodge. Yeah, the blue is very good. Blue means I'm actually doing it right. That's what we want to see. Blue dodges. There we go. Shattered axe blade.
Pass out halfway through.
Great job! We've all done our part for Enfield.
I feel like this ice chick needs like some iron.
Over there. Let's go check it out.
Like we need to get her a steak or something. I think she's anemic. You should not be this tired. Alright, I'm getting way off a track, I have a feeling, but also loot. What are you? What are you, little invisible guy?
Is our top priority on missions. I wonder what secret it hides.
Hey, I tried. Hi, Babel. Started playing this because of you. Well, my apologies. please gacha responsibly is all I can say. I am enjoying it though. I definitely am enjoying it. How far have you gotten? Are you past me already? Unfortunately, adulting and working and whatnot, instead of playing cool games, such that it is. Also, I guess I'm hiding it at the moment. I'll flash up my account name if you want to toss me a friend invite, if you'd like. Celestial Observation Log, Valley 4. Observation Cycle 1. All is well. I'll be assigned to another department next cycle. Probably must end up at the UWST Security Bureau. But I only just managed to get set up the Celestial Monitoring Framework here. To the one taking over my post, I advise you to follow my format and template for making Celestial Observation Logs. It doesn't matter if you're a resident messenger, scout, or crewmate. The primary responsibility of the Celestial oh my goodness, this is long. Observer in the frontier is to record special celestial phenomenon, especially anchors flying overhead. You can ignore most non-essential data readings. The region covers 12 observation posts, and you'll have to visit all of them every cycle. It's physically demanding, so you gotta conserve your brain juice for the most essential matters. You have 2 units of Rhine antennae. Keep one of those as your backup. We got optical lenses at every op. All the ops are stocked, but not abundantly so. Contact a nearby UWST or Endfield site if you get in a situation. Somebody should be able to help. Do not aggravate the local Agorai. The crew may have missed an Anchor or 2. Expect Anguloid presence and keep your distance. But everyone says Anchors never strike the same place twice. Since Anchors have already hit this area, work should be easy. Keep up the good work. Stay on target. Okay. Drop in apparent magnitude. The apparent magnitude of the system's star has not changed, but the apparent magnitude of the gas giant Talos has dropped by 0.27 during the evening. Constituting an abnormal and significant change that goes beyond the cycle average. Maybe we should call this a random event. Correlating the brightness of celestial objects to the anchor fall frequency feels like science fiction to me. I've monitored 60 observation tiles and no new anchors have appeared in the region. It's so boring out here. Normal. Okay, that was a log and a half. Holy moly. Alright, and you're gonna be steak. Come here. You destroyed the first red anchor rock and had the blue hair katana girl join me. Gotcha. Glad to see Babel do it. I am. I know there were a lot of foo-fooers, but so far I've enjoyed it. Well, we'll see how I feel when I get down to like the gacha hell levels of things. But for the moment, I'm in at least the honeymoon phase. All right, can I? I sure can. Okay, unlock that. And we have the, do I get a point for this? The rare mushrooms, which I actually need to level people up. I wonder if that's going to give me enough to level up Akakuri. Take me in there.
For something? Oh, a strong team.
Okay, I want you
any weak links.
level up. 2020, yep, promote. Okay, so I need some of the promotion currency, which I farmed from the stamina thing we did. We need some mushrooms, which I have.
Oh,
go ahead and do it.
A promotion? What an honor.
Yeah.
Feels like a nod to me and the whole Z7 crew.
She's
Rest
a lot.
assured,
We'll keep pushing forward.
She's allowed to wear blue gear,
Stacking up credits.
coffee,
Just
or
not the
tea
kind you get from
alpha.
class.
Okay, are you done? Assigned to manufacturing cabin to slow mood drop of all operators by 10%. I don't think we have that mechanic open yet, but I will take that. And what are you? Cheer of victory. Combo skill flash and dash improved. For every 10 points of intellect, SP recovery plus 1%. Max plus 50. So I would need 500 intellect. 500 intellect would max that out. Okay. That is a good goal to have, actually. Getting that SP is very nice.
Feels like stacking up credits. Just not the kind you get from class.
Okay, that makes me question. I leveled up Inmin a little bit too. Did I miss something on that screen? Building matrix? No. Yes. Yes, I did. What did I unlock here? Plus 10 agility? Okay, that's good but boring. And what are you? When an Originium crystals attached to an enemy are consumed, the Inmin gains attack plus 15% for 15 seconds. Okay. I will nab that. And then that's it. Also, if you come and scan these little things, it'll tell you how long it's going to be until you get a respawn of the rare resources. So, kind of nice. A little quality of life. Okay, now, though, I'm going to backtrack where we came from. And I want to actually go the way we were quote-unquote supposed to go. Make sure we didn't miss anything over there. Did I watch the anime movie or just the mobile? I played the mobile game only up to about level, or chapter 5-ish or so. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I really liked that I could... on days when I didn't have a lot of time, I could very quickly get through the auto spin my stuff. And on days when I really wanted to play, I liked that I could go play like the roguelike mode without using energy. One of my biggest complaints about gachas, when I have time and I want to play, you just run out of things to do because you have to have energy to make any real progress in most of those games. So I really appreciated that they had a mode that didn't use energy. I really hope this is the same at some point. Hey, Don Arnold, how's it going? Because the game seems to... you definitely do not need to know or have played the original. They're going to introduce enough. There's already kind of a meme where it's like...
We must step onto the path of rage and frenzy. No turning back, no compromises, and no end to our pursuit. We will fall, and then we will exist. Remember, you still have a name. Landbreakers. Now, let loose the war of humanity upon itself.
There's already a meme where they always say, Originium caused environmental and social problems, which is like a gross understatement of the plot of the first game. Okay, I'm glad I backtracked because we already found one of those little orby things. Don't forget to equip and change gears and tactical before battle. Press left trigger to expand the system wheel. Okay. Upgrade 4 operators to level 10. I can claim it. Yoink. Upgrade 2 weapons to level 10. Sure. I will do that. I did get my claimed sword that I got from the web event, so that's what he's using at the moment. And it is already level 20. Let's level her weapon because she's actually leveled up too, so I would like to not do that button. Quick action, level up. Okay, upgrade. I don't want to autofill. Here, autofill. Why do I not? But it's not left stick. Okay, sure. Autofill it, whatever. These aren't gaining XP anyways, I suppose, so I'm gonna have to level it at some point. Okay, I don't have the material I need to break through on these, so we'll just do that for her. This wave-type weapon that we have here gives her when the wielder casts a combo skill, the wielder gains 12% attack for 20 seconds. So pretty darn nice. Okay, and now we can claim the full level 1 node, which does include a higher tier weapon too, Sundering Steel. Is that my second copy of that? Assemble 2 pieces of gray gear, we did that. Upgrade 1 character level 20, we did that. Complete the basic training, we definitely did not do that. Submit 1 Arknight. Okay, we should have a bunch of those to turn in. I didn't realize I needed to do that. Complete the main mission, chapter 1. That's what we really want to do because I want the gacha pulls. Is the rabbit girl from Rhodes Island in this? I don't know. I haven't seen her, if that's what you mean. That is, Amaya. People always said I said her name wrong. I hope I'm doing it right. We got to 13. We got more max sanity. I want max sanity to get high enough that I don't have to log in, like, less than 24 hours. Because that's very difficult for me to do, especially on a game that I'm probably not installing on my phone. Okay, just a quick little check. I don't recognize this area. Yep. Oh, my loot goblin senses were tingling. I knew there was something around here. Does that mean there's more up here too? Yep, it sure does. Yep, none of that, please. I like that little solidification combo I got going there. It's not really a very good team at the moment, but that's okay. It is what it is. That also, the dodge is pretty darn forgiving.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Out of curiosity, I try since you're playing, are you using a controller or mouse and keyboard? I've been doing controller and not mouse and keyboard. I generally like the movement and whatnot. What I don't like is the menus. Like, I feel like I'm piloting a plane or something with menu and more menus and more menus and some more menus. I don't know. It feels really menu heavy on the controller. Hang on. Did I check in that little place? Okay, nothing in there. Okay, we got one of those wiggly dudes that I'm not sure what he does yet. Oh, here we are. Is this the place we saw that we couldn't get to earlier? T-creds. You know what? Let's clear the first level of it since I haven't done this one.
I want to be the first out of the door.
Be wary of poison mist. All operators continue to lose HP. Defeating enemies restores HP. Tell me I'm supposed to have a healer without telling me I'm supposed to have a healer. Tomorrow. Tomorrow we will have our healer because we will get the free character. Also, that combat music's pretty good. Okay, you're the last one. No, you're not. Oh, we got the shatter. There we go. I appreciate that these are nice and quick. One of the things that killed Genshin for me was like getting on and doing my dailies, even when I just needed to like burn energy, took for freaking ever. It seems like Endfield, while I do need to log in, I won't need to spend a ton of time. All right, I just wanted to get one clear there. Okay, and here's a teleport. Let's see if we can do that turn-in that we were supposed to do. First we'll rest. Sure can. All right, so we have 19 of them to submit from Valley 4. We gain a bunch of originometry, which is the, I guess, premium currency. Some sanity syrup, which is probably delicious. I don't know what stamina delimiters are. Oh, I bet you that's extra stamina. And some XP. Okay, we're at phase 6, I guess. Oh, okay, that's a lot more energy. And a level up. new gear template and an authority. Sanity syrup is just coffee. I drink a lot of sanity syrup at work. I drink a lot of coffee.
Well, Hakshan Swordmancy focuses on the will, not the form.
Okay, so now that we got those Originium though, where is my whatever they call their battle pass thing? Because I think I can unlock it. I think I can unlock it with that. At least the second tier of it. That's not in there. Protocol pass? Protocol pass. Okay, so I want to unlock that second one. So we need 29. We have 28. Okay, one more. One hint for people: make sure you just save up and buy this tier 2 thing. It costs 29, and when you complete it, you'll get 32 back. So you can always just keep this running, and you'll get a weapon of choice at level 40, and just all kinds of goodies. So you don't have to spend real money on things if you don't want to. All right, so if we can get one more of those, we can get that unlocked and get some more freebies. All right, and just a quick little check around. Okay, yeah, we were definitely down there. Okay, this is smelling more and more like a boss fight. Before we do that, do I have anything I care about in here? I guess. Formula Buck Pill S. Claim it. I assume that's gonna be a new type of healing item. Formula Instant Bone Soup. I am not. You guys ever had bone broth? I have some coworkers that just rant and rave about how good it is, and I'm just like, I've tried it and I've never enjoyed it. What else do we have in here? Okay, so instant bone broth restores 8% max HP plus a amount. Once equipped, item automatically used on an operator who takes damage exceeds 25% max HP. Instant restore 20% plus 655. Okay, just yeah, better healing stuff is what it was.
I'm pleased to see you alive. My patience almost ran out. What's it like waking up to pain each time, my savior?
The original pipe fetish dude.
I got this.
Take good care of our guests.
Well, thank you, iTry. He says, here, I got you. Get yourself a big battle pass with this. The 640 DOP. Well, I appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we're going to actually try to pay a little bit of attention for this fight. No, no hitting. No hitting. What are you gonna do? Okay, swing, swing. Follow up? No follow up. Okay, big explodey. Yeah. Another big explodey. Okay, I will say it already feels a little better actually having a target that can take some hits. I should go for perfect dodges on those. They seem pretty easy to perfect dodge that. We get refunded some stamina back when we perfect dodge. So, definitely worth going for. Yup, yup. Okay, we actually have some ults up. Oh. He's huffing it. He's huffing it. Okay. Oh, he pulls you in, I see. Okay, let's do an ult here. And then you. And then you. Hoping that hopium. Or copium. Yeah, he's lost his 50-50 every single banner. Whoa. Yeah, that was a little dangerous. Also, I did find out that I think you can mess with the order of the activations of combo skills based on the order of your team. So if you have a specific order that you need that has the same trigger, you can change the lineup to be who will go first. Because when I click the RB, I don't get to pick which one. It's the one on the left that activates first when we have multiples. Yep, enjoy the combust. We'll just keep working. Probably should have done some damage there before I ran out. Tried it, it's okay if there's already cooked meat, like a heavy casserole or something. Was like, wait, yeah, they like to do it like it's broth almost, and it's like, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Okay, we got him stunned, and I have like nothing up. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we do so much more damage while they're broken like that. Yeah, I mean, we did damage. I don't know what else to say about that. I'd be curious to know how many times my auto heal item has gone off. And fall? I think I'm gonna stay in. We're committing. He's down. The fist misses. No, you.
Straight to the point. Nicely done.
You have the admin to thank. His weakness was exposed.
Take the elevator and reach the upper floors of the fort. Need a character that has copium huffing and fell for it again. Award mechanics. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna peek around. It looks pretty barren, but nothing. Okay. And you, apparently this was just his holding cage. That's the box he waits in until it's his turn. UWST crewmate is covered with wounds and is no longer breathing. In his dying moments, he clutches an oropathy suppressant in his hand.
Try to steal Bone Crusher stuff, eh? You want death? Boss want to give you a chance. How many of you are there in the plateau? Say it, and I'll let you live. Want to save lives, or get them killed?
Come closer.
That's right. Out with it.
These meds belong to the UWST. Die, bandit!
That's the proper amount of corporate loyalty. Good man, Mark. Good man. And how you doing, Harrower?
Stellar performance. You deserve my sincere commendation. Your memories may be gone, but look at you. Still striving so hard to be a leader, a savior, and a tyrant.
Landbreakers are scalies confirmed. The road's completely out. The team has no choice but to return to the hub base and find a solution.
Inman, Supervisor Perlica, what happened at the Valley Fort? We just heard something.
The chief of the Bone Crushers was at the Valley Fort. She blew up the bridge before she left. We were right behind her, but it was too late.
That road is our shortest way to support the power plateau. Air support would be difficult, as our flying vehicles would be affected by the anchors. These people have made their goals quite clear.
Fortunately, Wolfguard is after them as we speak.
I hope he can stay safe and keep us updated on the Landbreakers' movements. Director Chin, is there any other way to reach the power plateau?
We can reach the power plateau by going through the Originium Science Park, but that is the longer route, and the anchor fall triggered a huge landslide. Cleaning it up will be difficult. Andre, report. What's the situation in the field?
It's bad. The road is completely blocked by a significant buildup of rocks and rubble. Our surveyors just sent us the details. Take a look.
This was the road we took to reach the hub base. We barely escaped the landslide.
We need a large vehicle, some lots of power to clear all this rubble away. But most machines on base have been destroyed.
Man, we're getting hit from all sides.
Stay positive, Chen. I say we assemble a landslide clearing team, stat. But first, the crew needs better protective equipment. We'll also require clearing machinery. Perhaps we can repair a UWST construction vehicle for the task.
Mr. Andre, I believe the AIC factory can play a role in this endeavor.
Very true. It's time to validate the design objectives of our factory. Let's meet up at the core AIC area.
The factory must grow.
Supervisor Perlica, we are currently occupied with the hub base recovery. Organizing the landslide clearing team may take a while.
Traces at the scene match the patterns. But how did Neferith...
Supervisor Perlica?
Oh, apologies. I was a little distracted. Please make haste with the preparations. The true objectives of our opponents must be identified quickly.
I understand. These Landbreakers are far beyond ordinary bandits.
Director Chin, have we ever detected any individual in Valley 4 who is capable of manipulating the ether directly?
What? No, such abilities are not possible. The ether is simply too dangerous. Our attempts to study the ether are severely hampered by its lethality. No human individual can make direct contact with the ether safely. After all, the ether is the side opposing the origins of life, right?
The side opposing the origins of life?
Yes, but we are all familiar with the textbook footnote on this quote. The Terrans did not have a full understanding of the secrets held by this planet.
That's true. In any case, there are plenty of matters on our hands that we must deal with.
Okay, is there anything we can do to help?
Yeah. Please help Andre at the core AIC area. We'll be preparing our supplies at that place.
Okay, I think they're telling me, hey, go do some factory stuff. Got it. Okay, did we get the unlock we needed for our last gacha pull? Re-Crisis unlocked. The index tab has been selected. Re-Crisis. After defeating powerful enemies, you can challenge them again. Press A to Re-Crisis. At Re-Crisis, defeated enemy bosses can be challenged again. Re-Crisis features different depth levels. Clear a depth level to unlock more challenging depth levels. Hey Shinosuke, how's it going? Okay, so it looks like we would get a first clear on him. There's no reason not to, I guess. Yes, there is, because he's level 40. Later, friend. Energy Alluvium, the hub. What is this? This is energy buildup. Activating it causes enemies to appear. Sure, we can try to do that on the way out there. Turbid Heavens, Chapter 1, Process 2. Okay, I think... Event. Did that give me what we needed? Goal not achieved. Okay, so we need to get paving the way done. That's what our next major goal is. It's going well. Made yourself some rice with garlic, chicken, and egg. Toss some cheese on top of it. So good. Hope the game in your day's been treating you well. I am pooped. I was just saying earlier, this is like my busy season, and we had just like a major project going on the last 2 days. It was absolutely horrible timing for a big game to come out for me. If I wasn't doing this, I would literally be vegging. But needs must and all that. All right, come here, loot. You're a chest. How do we get to that chest? That looks far away. Oops. Glad to have you here. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I mentioned it yesterday, but like, I really do need to get through whatever Endfield content I want to do before we have Menace come out. So, yeah. Unfortunately, well, or fortunately, I guess, depending on how you look at it, things are just so close together on releases here. Okay, how the heck are we supposed to get up there? I see. We need to get on top of that. Okay, so wait a second. If we pull you over here, and we pull you over there, yup. No, whoa, slow your roll. Okay, I didn't know that was gonna happen. Stand on one side of the seesaw ramp to make the opposite side rise, then quickly run to the opposite side to reach a higher place. Okay. Makes way more sense now that I know what it's trying to do. Yoink.
They usually hide secret tomes in crates like this.
Yeah, I guess they could hide a secret tome in there, sure. Ah, look at that. All kinds of goodies over here.
This feels familiar.
Okay, well, that was worth the effort. Okay, now let's teleport. So they wanted me to go to this, so we can teleport there. Babel on a crunch, yeah. Well, it's kind of one of those things that sometimes I just want to do a piece of content that I want to do, and those tend to not be what's popular, so getting through them quick is for my own good, too. Inman, please clean up the energy alluvium quickly. Quickly, like now? Well, if we leave this alluvium unchecked, the consequences may spiral out of control. And while clearing out the alluvium, you must stand your ground until every enemy is defeated. Try to use the combat facilities that our operators have placed. They can help you fight off enemies, but you must build more to ramp up our advantage. Roger that. Energy alluvium may appear at certain locations of Talos-II. Approach an energy alluvium to activate it and view the details. After activating the challenge, a large number of enemies will appear at the alluvium. Defeating all enemies at the energy alluvium for the first time will give you a first clear. Gotcha. It is also a Thursday. I think we'll have a few more people tomorrow. It was also kind of a last minute thing. If you weren't around at the end of the stream last night, Thursday I normally get together with family. So that's usually, I do that and then I usually work on videos. So normally I would not stream on Thursdays, but again, time limit. So needs must. Okay, clear these out. Are those things even shooting? I guess it is. All right. And... oh, we're out of energy. I knew that. I will say, I kind of wish the energy thing was a little bit bigger or a little bit higher. I tend to want to stare at the enemies so I can dodge and not be staring at my energy bar. Okay, and get him. What do we got? 27 or 17 out of 26. Okay, so we got a hot minute. Smash. Okay, we've got ult and then ult. Okay, pretty decent. Ouch. Okay, yeah, I am getting low. You guys got this, or? Darn little slug. One more. Oh, it's a big boy. Okay. Yeah, careful, careful. Okay, that's a, yep, crushed. Nice. Okay. That was pretty good. Your allies heal. Yeah, they're using items. I don't have an actual healer at the moment. Tomorrow for our login reward, we'll get the healer, so. You run into another one, try to clean up as well. We're counting on you, Inman. Mission complete. We got the stuff. Cool. Give me the thing. Okay, we need to head to the AIC. I hope they give me the zip line soon. I went through here when I was getting stuff. Oh, I didn't get that. Yoink. Can I upgrade you by chance? Sure can. Recycling station leveled up. Yes, I did, Shinosuke. Thank you for that. At the very beginning of stream, I posted all the... there's 3 codes that I know that are active, including the one you posted. So, yeah, we picked up the goodies from that. Thank you. Easy stash. Okay. Don't really care about that at the moment. Out of the way. I probably could have teleported there now that I think about it, but... dang it, I already ran this far. We may as well run the rest. Also, hang on a second. Let's pick up our auto. We sold off what we had. Give me all that. We need to get off of these manual miner thingamabobbers. Okay, that way I can throw that into the processor. I have a feeling we're gonna need some for whatever they're gonna want us to do. Okay, so give me those, and then you get in there. There we go.
According to our grand development strategy, this AIC sector is still in its infancy. Usually production lines can't be built overnight. The technological advancements we made in Valley 4 can now speed things up. Well, things can be faster at this place at least. The other sites might not have our more conducive environment.
We'll also need plenty of electricity and power to manufacture large machinery and equipment.
Electricity and power?
The landslide clearing crew will be assigned a multi-purpose drill. This big boy will need plenty of originium ore as fuel. We must boost our mineral mining efficiency. To do that, we should first research the right tech upgrades in our AIC factory plan.
Left trigger, press left. Ooh, don't threaten me with a tech tree. AIC factory plan gives detailed display of AIC technology and development tree. The tree goes from top to bottom with every node representing an AIC technology. The AIC factory plan is divided into 3 phases. Progress through the main mission and acquire expansion cores to unlock the next phase. The AIC factory is also divided into different AIC technology series based on their functions. We currently have researched some basic AIC technology in the AIC factory plan. Checked what AIC factory needs to choose the AIC technology to research. Let's take a look at our next goal. Research Mining 2 at the AIC technology lets us construct electric mining rigs. Research this to construct electric mining rigs. The electric mining rig uses belt-free transfer to deliver ore directly to the depot. These rigs can mine rarer ore such as amethyst ore. Researching the AIC technology mining 2 requires basic AIC index. Activate protocol data loggers to get more indices. Press B to return. Press B to return.
That little buddy over there is the protocol data logger. It helps with technical verification. It collects ambient data and provides our AIC factory with solutions tailored to local conditions. Relevant data can then be quantified and processed into our AIC index. Give it a shot, Edmund.
Plus 15% to copium production. Okay, horror, we go 50-50. Copium clicker. We add all kinds of little bonuses that don't really do anything, but because you're playing the game to unlock bonuses that don't do anything, you're increasing your copium amounts.
The essence shall reveal itself.
Greetings, Administrator.
Hello?
Let me introduce myself. I am Technician Pocus from the Enfield Engineering Division.
Pocus?
I'm
Pocus?
also a technical ops for the AIC.
I bet you she gets that a lot.
As you can see, I've deployed plenty of protocol data loggers in this area. Once enough data has been gathered, they'll behave like this. It's a special signal to retrieve the data. This particular data logger is ready for interaction and retrieval. Go ahead and try it out. In more complex environments, a single data logger might generate multiple AIC index points at once.
Well, there we go. Axe would be happy with that explanation, I'm sure. Many protocol data loggers can be found scattered across Talos-II. Approach them and interact with them to acquire the AIC index. The location of data loggers are already marked on the map. Use the map to find them. What is that symbol? That's not old man eye friendly.
Alright, Enman. Let's start with our electric mining rig tech upgrade.
Press the left trigger to open the system wheel. Then we want the factory. Press A to select the AIC plan technology mining 2. We now have enough AIC index. Press A to research it. Pack can now construct electric mining rigs. Research complete. You've acquired the listed rewards. Press A again to select the main AIC plan technology mining 2. Press X to view simulations. Press A to open the virus. Yeah, I have heard people complain there's a lot of tutorial here. So prepare. Entering the simulation and completing its goals provides a better understanding of using the electric mining rig. So we need to make 3 of them, process the amethyst ore into amethyst fiber. Sure. Eventually you shrink and turn into a corn cob? I mean, sure. That would be nearly as funny though, Droog. New electric mining rigs have been delivered to the mining area to mine amethyst ore. When powered, electric mining rigs start mining and deliver minerals to the depot via belt-free transfer. Place the electric pylon near the electric mining rig and then connect the electric pylon to the relay tower to power the mining station. Got it. Welcome to the simulation. These VR spaces are scattered across Talos-II to teach you the basics. Simulations have their own backpack and depot items, and facilities are not shared with real world. This shows the goals of the current simulation. Finish the main goals, complete the simulation. In the simulation, we must use to mine. Electric mines can be used to get it. Once powered, they move the minerals. First, interact with the electric mining rig to view its functions. Okay. Electric mining rig will automatically mine ores and store them in the cache. When powered, ores in the cache will automatically be moved to the depot via belt-free transfer at regular interval, adding ore production to the pack. Electric pylons to power electric mining rigs and make them mine the ores. A bug on my light. You're really distracting, little buddy. Press B to close the control panel. Mining site has several amethyst ore mining spots. You can put down more, sure. Left. Electric mining rig. I am so good. Okay, and then we need a power pylon, and they want it right there. No, electric pylons placed outside the core AIC cannot supply power to other facilities immediately. Go to the relay tower and pull a cable. Okay, I can't pull it from you. I have to pull it from you. Yep, drag the power. Got it. Okay, they like that. Apparently we use wireless power transmission. We are very, very wasteful. Holy moly. Great. Electric mining rigs are moving the mined amethyst to the deposit via belt-free transfer. Left trigger. Protocol automation. Electric mining rig will automatically move the ore. We can see the ore is being teleported to the local depot. Use this method to place electric mining rigs on additional mining spots to achieve automated ore mining and transport. Now let's use a zip line to return to the core AIC area. Now, see, it's kind of like, now you're thinking with portals, now you're thinking with squiggly guys. As the height of technology. Use R to adjust the camera, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, well, we know that. Amethyst ore is mined at the electric mines. Features. Backpack. Ore is mined by the electric mining rig will automatically be moved. We can see the ore. Close it. Ore can be processed in a refining unit to produce amethyst fiber. Check the area. The required facility has already been placed. Hack port, set it up so that it moves amethyst ore from the depot to the refining unit for processing. Okay, we want an output. Okay, we need an item. Okay, it will be amethyst. Yep. Wait for the amethyst ore to be transported from the output port to the refining unit for processing. Refining unit can now auto-process amethyst ore into amethyst fiber. Electric mining rigs can also be used for mining originium ore. Use this method to automatically mine and process more minerals. All goals are completed. Okay. Maybe the goal was to find a reason to have the squiggly guys. Maybe we've got our goals not aligned with reality. All right, we're doing it, boys. We're doing it. I'm gonna try to zip through the explanations because they seem to repeat themselves about 3 times. The mining area has a power outage and emergency repairs are required. We found the cause, relay towers down. Repair the facility to restore power. Use refining unit and shredding unit to produce the materials needed to repair. This simulation has experienced a mining site power outage. We must fix it. Go to the relay tower and view its damages. This relay can be used to transmit blah blah blah. Okay, yes, that's that. Shows that we need 3 origio crust and 3 units of iridium powder. These materials can be acquired by processing iridium ore with the right AIC facilities. Right stick to view the details. Iridium crust is common. It's processed by placing iridium ore in a refining unit. Look, there's some iridium ore. How convenient. Let's get some raw materials. Yeah, there's 6 of them. They like the form, they just needed a function. I agree. Look what I invented. What's it for? Oh, it's kind of cool though. It's kind of like buildings used to actually look decent. I don't know about you guys, but where I live, everything is a beige box. Just literally everything. Nothing has any character anymore. Great. We can use the facilities to process it. Go to the refining unit and make the crust. Okay, sure, but I'm gonna pick up the rest of these. Art Deco supremacy, yes. Yes. Art Deco was amazing. They had some pretty Art Deco-y looking things in Clair Obscur. It was pretty cool. AIC facilities can process different raw materials. This shows what we got. Place the material in there. That'll show us what it's making. It shows that it's processed every 2 seconds, gives us a unit. Press A, move to facility. It's doing its job. Wait for 3 units. Got it. Claim it. Exit. Now go to the shredding unit and make some powder. Okay, shredding unit. Yep, power. Yep, powder. Yep. Yep, put it in there. Sure. 1, 2. Well, part of what happened was it's the Pizza Hut effect. Have you ever been in a business that you're like, this building was obviously a Pizza Hut? Like, it's like a lawyer's office or a dentist's office, but it obviously used to be a Pizza Hut. That's what happened, basically. Because it's hard to sell buildings like that or rent them out. It's kind of like the new McDonald's all look like stupid and the same. They don't have the like quirky, fun look to them. Now they're like, this is a serious coffee joint. Mining area now has power. All facilities are working properly. I'm so good at this. When they're completed, they'll be shown here. Complete it. Done. Because this is worth so many things, I am going to run through all these. McDonald's downgraded so hard, yeah. I mean, I don't really eat out that often, and I definitely don't really get fast food, but I don't know. I'd rather go someplace that has a little bit of character. In 1990s, Pizza Hut was the pinnacle of civilizational product. Yes, I agree, man. The red cups. Do you remember the red cups? Get me a big old thing of Coca-Cola. Okay, I'm gonna be a little controversial here, guys. Black olives on pizza. It's the best. If you press me, we could add some other stuff. We could put some pepperoni and some bacon on that, but it's gotta have black olives. Maybe a Canadian bacon and black olive. That's my jam. AIC must now process raw materials, setting up a production line. Raw materials are 2 protocol stashes. Use transmit belts to move raw materials from the 2 stashes to the refining unit and shredding unit. Use the transport belts to move refining and shredding units to the depot for storage. Got it. Okay, I'm pretty sure we can zip through this relatively quickly. Input and output. Check the arrows. Protocol stash has lots of orichalcum ore. I wonder why we have a stash and we don't use the main hub. Refer to the incident line, indicated line, and connect the protocol stash. Got it. Let's give it a try. Hold left mouse button. Press down. When placing belts, move and adjust the view with the R stick and change the grid location of the indicator cone. Select the starting point for the belt. After confirming the starting point, press X to start placing the belt, then move and adjust the view to move more belt section. After reaching the desired port, press X again. Alright, so do we need to go deeper, or is that it? It does like that. Okay. I would prefer to do this with a mouse, but I'm going to see if I can train myself to do it with a controller. Okay, now we need to store it. Gotcha. Alright, mouse over there. Nicely done. The is being refined. Now we complete the production line that moves raw materials from the stash to refining for processing and delivers products to the storage. Go to the refining unit and view the logistics. Interact with the refining unit. Open the panel, belt connections. The left side shows the input port to the facility. When connected, will also display information of incoming items. Right side shows the outputs. Reference the step we took to set up another buckflower powder production line on the shred unit. Gotcha. Also say yes to pineapple. Ugh. I don't really like pineapple. It tastes like sickeningly sweet to me. So I've never liked pineapple particularly. Take your unhealthy Coke enjoyment. I don't drink soda much anymore. Unless I'm at like a luncheon or something, that's like my only choice. I gave up soda years ago. I gave up that, and I gave up putting sugar in both my coffee and my tea, which is probably why I'm still alive, because I probably would have died if that wasn't the case. Okay. I want the belt to do this. What do I need to do that? There we go. Okay, so I can do waypoints, essentially. Alright, then you... Okay, that's actually not so bad. That's the first time they've let me do that. I was wondering, because this is like horribly inefficient. I was wondering if they were going to make us do that forever. Wait for the buck powder to be produced, deliver it to the depot. Gotcha. Can't do fish on pizza, that's my line. Yeah, I'm not so sure about fish on pizza. Rice flavored with coconut? Is that what you flavored your rice with tonight? I'm also not huge into coconut, if I'm being honest. I don't like shredded coconut especially. When you got the last chocolate and it turned out to be coconut. Little factorial autism mechanics in the copium production line of the gacha waifu game. Hey, look, if you don't have a QT as your supervisor, what are you doing? Put a couple cute little stickers on the hard hat. Okay, 3 down. I will say I kind of wish we could just be like, game, I think I got this. And it would just give me the rewards. The ginger. Work at the shredding room. Shredding unit is interrupted. Use the transport belts to create logistic connections, get the production line working. The Iridium powder line is working properly in area 1. Reference this line. Use the belts. Protocol stash for the power grid. Stash directly send the contents of the belt. Gotcha. Okay, so they want me to fix what is broken. Okay, so I can take stuff. I don't really care. So give me this. Okay. In phase 2, only one electric pylon powers shredding unit from the highlighted stash. Okay, doesn't still like them. Connect the facility with the transport belt. Okay. I was just being impatient. You can now head to area 2 and set up the Iridium powder. Gotcha. Use the pylons to supply power to the refining unit, shredding unit, and specify. Okay, yep. Plan to deploy a logistics route to set the Iridium powder line, moving the products to the target stash. Okay. I think we can figure it out. Okay, so we need power. Connect the facilities with the transport belt. I don't think we can do this with just one, unfortunately. Okay, it does say electric pylons multiple, so I'm going to assume that we're going to be okay there. And give me another one. Does it show where that one ends? It does not. Okay, that makes me a little sad. That doesn't show me where the other one's outline is. Okay, and then we need you. Alright, doink, doink. Okay, so refining unit. Okay, so what am I actually trying to make here? Am I trying to make both of these? If that's the case, go there, and here, and we'll just go like that. Okay, so here I think they're trying to show me like, hey, pay attention to the ins and outs, basically. Okay. What don't you like, Mr. Shredding Unit? Oh, you don't like this material? It's Originium. Oh, I see. I don't think I needed to put you in. Connect all the facilities. Got it. Use the shredding unit to produce Originium powder and store them in the depot. I just didn't set it. Okay. So I want... Can only be used to transport things. Yeah, this is what I want. I mean, maybe we got cocky here. Protocol sesh. Okay, we're powering it. Thank you for that. Use only one pile. Okay, so to do the bonus, we need to only use one of these. So hang on a second. Facility details. Quick action. Confirm. Okay, so what do I not need to have powered here then? Connect all facilities with transport belts, supply them with power, then use the shredding unit to produce Originium powder and store them. Oh, did I not need to hook you up? Is that what you're telling me? Quick action. I really wish his little... Okay, close that, would you? Thank you. I don't know why you are sleepy. I feel like I'm not putting this in correctly. Why am I not putting this in correctly? It's on... Switch area, no. It says no to this. Why does it say no to that? Give me this stash protection line. Oh, okay, I see what I'm doing. They need this material. I see what we did. Quick action, stash that whole line. Okay, now Babel understands. Got cocky there, I suppose. All right, place that. I would like you and into you. There we go. Okay. And I still don't think we have this right because I'm not powering with just one of these. So you... I would like to quick action, stash you, confirm. And we'll place you. I swear that's not gonna power that though. Do I not need to power the other thing? It says it likes it. I guess this doesn't need power? Okay. We got cocky. It's alright. Need to take over OSHA so that we can ban stickers on hard hats. The amount of productivity law. I don't know. I think we could do that. I mean, I thought we were fighting OSHA, not taking them over. All right, belt-free transfer. Factory know-hows. Combat facilities offer support in combat. Mining area has excavated a new batch of Originium ore and stored it in a protocol stash. We must move the ore to the depot to supply production lines. Connect the stash to the power grid to activate belt-free transfer. First step is to deploy an electric pylon. Once connected to the power grid, the stash will use belt-free. Remember, electric pylons outside the AIC are not powered until we hook them up. Got it. Use it to transport. Interact with the power protocol stash to learn how to use belt-free transponder. Protocol stash can be used for storing items. Here we can see the stash is filled with Originium ore. This shows the current operational status of the stash. In storage mode, it holds on to its contents. Press to expand. Press A to do belt-free transfer. Belt-free transfer mode, the power protocol stash will teleport. Use it to at regular intervals. Okay. Once the countdown ends, all items will be teleported to the depot. B to exit. Press left trigger. Protocol automation. After belt-free transfer is switched on, the stash will automatically move its contents from the depot at a fixed interval. Here we can see Iridium ore is moved to the local depot to be belt-free. B to exit. Now we just have to power all the stashes and activate belt-free transfers. Electric pylon connected to the splitter dig will do it. Let's use electron power to stat. Yep. Okay, we will place this. Okay, now we need to give it some power. Start pulling a transmission cable. Yoink. And yoink. Okay, and then we should just need to go in here. And need to go over here, belt-free mode. Belt-free mode. I wonder why you would want to store these in something when we could just automatically teleport them to the main storage. There must be a reason. We've moved all the ore, goal complete. Bonus goal will not affect completion, but completing it gives bonus goal rewards. To move the Iridium ore to the depot, Iridium ore must be manually moved from the portable rig to the backpack. Next, interact with the protocol stash. Interested in giving it a try? You had me at free loot, yes. Okay, so I just need to pick up all you, I guess. Imagine your tutorials having bonus goals. Here we are. Imagine no longer. I want to quick action move. That was not what I wanted. Nope. I would like to protocol stash. There we are. Collect original. Okay, there we go. We have our bonus goal. Bonus 15. When I make rice, what I usually like to do is I like to put a can of like chicken broth into my rice cooker and then top off whatever level of water I need. I just feel it gives it so much more flavor than just water and rice. Med production. All right, we're finally breaking into pharmaceuticals around here. Must up an automatic buck flower powder production line. Reference the Origin Crust production line. Use transfer wells and use raw materials to the shredder for processing. Move the products to the depot. Okay. Look at the current line. Multiple ports. Shows Iridium ore in the depots being moved to the pack. Okay. First, go to the output port. Got it. Okay. Output port 1. Press A to pick what we're gonna do. We need buck flour. We must use a transport belt. Yep. Okay, so that's gonna be. They do a lot of repeats. I will definitely say that. I kind of wish there was like a, you don't need to repeat how to put the belt down in every tutorial. Okay, now it's gonna shred. No. There we go. Nice work. Buck flour is being made by the shredder, will be transported automatically. Upgrade the Iridium production line and store some Iridium. Okay. Let the production line work for a while. Reference it. Yep. Let the... Okay, that's fine. Alright, so you... To complete the bonus goal, the existing Originium crust production line must be adjusted. First, delete the transport belt, moving Originium dust to the depot. Then, place a shredding unit and transport the Originium crust made by the refining unit to the shredding unit to produce Originium power. Okay. So they're showing us how to make like a tier 2 material. Gotcha. I got it. Alright, so you, transport belt, quick action, stash full line. Okay, give me the shredding unit. Think here. Does it matter which way I take it? Probably not. Oops. It's weird to me that X is kind of the factory accept button, but A is normally the accept button. So that's a little weird. Okay, hook in there, hook in there. All right, Inman's first factory. Okay, we're doing it. We need to make 5 of them. Won't they just get very dry? What do you cook your stuff in, Shinosuke? Are you using a rice cooker? Really enjoy plain rice? Fair. Yeah, I still put soy sauce on it usually. Okay, there's our bonus. I hate my current rice cooker. It's one that just has like it's basically like on warm or cook, and there's no other setting, and it always burns the rice if I don't pay attention to it. So I'm not a big fan of the one I've currently got. Molding unit. Use it to create a automated amethyst bottle production line to make containers for making buck capsules. I really feel like we should have workshopped this name a little more. I'm just saying. Ugh. It would cook it like a steamer if you're using a rice cooker. So yeah, I can't imagine that would get dry. Buck powder production line's been deployed. Use the refining unit and molding unit to process it to bottles. Use crafting to fill amethyst bottles with buck flower powder to produce buck capsule Cs. Okay, we must make buck capsule C for UWST. Let's take a look at the crafting formula. Press left trigger. Go to the backpack, go to crafting. We can see that the crafting buck capsule C requires 2 materials, buck flower and amethyst bottles. We can see that the automated buck flower powder production line is already in there. Buck flower is constantly being moved to the transport, doing the shredding. Powder is then moved into the port, stored in the depot. Our next step is to reference this to create the amethyst bottle production line. This will help us produce the bottle. Amethyst bottles can be used in the molding unit. Place the amethyst ore into a refining to process it to fiber, and then into a molding to make bottles. First, interact with that. Select the amethyst. Okay, add item. Okay, we're going to do the amethyst ore. Next step is to place the refining and molding unit, and then use the transport belts to move it into processing. Gotcha. Okay, so we want refining unit. Sure. Good. The refining unit will let us make the fiber. Next, place a molding unit. Okay. And I assume I'm going to need at least 1 space between things. Wonderful. Now have it make bottles. We must move it. Yep. Gotcha. Okay. Give me the transport. Wonderful. Now the fibers will go in there and make bottles. Make 2 units of amethyst fiber to produce 1 amethyst bottle. To raise production, place more refining units to supply the amethyst fiber. Okay. Manual cache access has been disabled for every facility in there. We must use transport belts to move it back to the depot. Connect the molding unit output port to the pack input port. Move the bottles. Okay. Got it. Okay, but let's... Well, I guess there's no reason not to, so... You... into there. Excellent. Finally place an electron pylon. Got it. Okay, but let's do what they... Nope. Nope. Let's do what they said and add another shredder. There. Alright. Nope. I will say the controllers, maybe not my favorite for this, but like I said, I'm gonna really try to make it work. Because I don't want to have to switch back and forth. Okay, we're gonna connect you to you. We're gonna connect you to you. Alright, there we go. Should be good there, and then we just need to give this power. There you go. Stir fry and steaming food tends to be my favorite way to cook. They almost always... I tend to just cook things on the stove top. I use a lot of chicken broth in my cooking. Not that I do too much, but is my favorite way. Rare occasion, I will slow cook. Droog says, buy a new rice cooker, you cheap... Dude, I appreciate the $20 super chat, Droog. Thank you very much. Slice has been trying to get me to buy new shoes for like 6 months. He'll win someday. He will. Okay, so... Use crafting to produce buck capsules. Good job, we now have enough bottles. Now open the backpack and use the crafting. Okay, we want to make 5 of these. That's 2. And we're waiting on bottles. I see. That's 3. Alright. We'll give you a second. Thank you again, Drew. Very generous. If you can't tell, Babel is very frugal. I basically buy things for the channel and that's about it. And even that pains me greatly. You see Steam using a pan and a lid? Gotcha. Okay, we have the bonus goal, so we're good. A blueprint for Amethyst Bottle production line has been acquired. Progress through the main mission to unlock the blueprint feature that allows quick setting up the Amethyst Bottle production line. I'm not sure how I feel about the blueprinting system. I feel like the factory gameplay is kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to say half, but like a good chunk of the game. And if you're just gonna skip that, I don't know. That just feels weird to me. And I don't mean my own blueprints. I mean, like, why would I go get somebody else's and just stamp them down? Zipline tower. Okay, this is what we want. It must be repaired. You need amethyst parts to repair zipline towers. Parts can be produced making the fitting unit. Use refining unit and fitting unit to process amethyst ore into amethyst parts. Use the amethyst parts to repair the zipline. On it, boss. Zipline is broken. Yep. Okay. Already has a fitting unit. First, interact with the fitting unit and view the amethyst parts. Production formula is locked. This shows it using fiber. Amethyst fiber is made by processing and refining unit. We need to set up the amethyst fiber production line and then connect it there. Let's give it a go. Got it. Producing amethyst parts requires, yep. Select the amethyst ore. Okay, it'll be easier to do it over here. Add item. Yep, the amethyst ore. Yep. Next is a transport belt. No, next is not a transport belt. It's a refining unit. Don't lie to me, game. I'm on to you. Okay. I also appreciate that I don't need to have power for the belts. Great, now the refining unit's making the fiber. There you go. Don't forget to add an electric pile on. Let's produce a line run while we're fitting. Okay, what do you want me to do? Produce a line run. Okay, well, while that's happening, go into there. Repair the line using the parts. Bonus goal, store more amethyst parts in the depot. We need 50 of them. Okay, this seems to be a 1-to-1 ratio. I did not leave space. What would happen if I did this? How angry would you be? You don't seem angry. You give me amethyst ore. And then we need a refining unit. And then we need a fitting unit. And then we want you. All right, it's all coming together, builders. It's all coming together into there. All right, there you go. Get double those. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Repair the zipline tower. Carried 0. Manually place them in the backpack. Okay, you take. I'm so bad about that in Factorio. I'm always stealing stuff off my production lines. Repair. Zipline repaired. Simulation goal completed. Okay, cool. To complete the bonus, yes. 48, 50. Done. Can you imagine doing this and not doing the bonus goals? Blueprint's been unlocked. All right, we're almost through. I can see why people would complain about this if you don't like factory games or like you were really getting into the story. I can see why this would have annoyed people for sure. Okay, oh, 2 more to go. I thought we had 1. Okay, item control port and gearing. Okay, gearing sounds rather important. I believe we can make blue gear with amethyst stuff, so our level 20 characters could be wearing blue gear, so good to do, I suppose. NIC has introduced the gearing unit to make gear assembly materials. Use the transport belts to complete the production line. Gear components are essential for gear assembly. They are produced in the gearing unit. You need those to gear up. There's already a gear unit placed in the AIC. Interact with it to select amethyst component. Okay, you. This shows we need 2 materials for producing amethyst components. This is the Origio crust. This is amethyst fiber. We must move these 2 types of material to the gearing unit so the facility can produce components. Can be processed the refining units. Refining units are producing the 2 types already and is already placed. Interact with the port and select Iridium ore. Okay, yep. Okay, so you. Okay, so eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So you. We need to place the Iridium ore. Yep. Pack has a total of 6 output ports. Each output port can unload 1 selected item from the depot. Next, set the amethyst ore as the item to unload from the pack, output port 3, so the 2 refining units can do it. Yes. Okay. And then you. Yep. This is the output port. Yep. Next, use the belts to connect it. Yep. Okay. So we want this. You. Into you. You. Into you. Wait for the 2 types. Okay. Excellent. Amethyst component production has begun. Gear components are raw materials for gear assembly. We must set up another gear component production line to speed things up. Press that to enter. Go to the blueprints. This is a special component blueprint. Okay. Place it. Okay. Confirm, sure. Good. Blueprint's been deployed. Press B to exit the mode. Close the screen. Exit top view. Press and hold B. Gotcha. Next, go to the pack output 4 and 5. Set Originium ore and Orichalcum. References. Okay, yes. So duplicate what I just did. Got it. Okay, so you. Yep. Yep. Boy, they are really drilling this in. Yep. Okay. Wait for the amethyst bonus to be completed. Okay, it's trying. Now we've successfully used a blueprint to quickly set up an amethyst production line. After placing a system blueprint, reference the icon indicated the control point. Take what's coming out. No bonus objective. What's up with that? Hey, Larator. You trying some Endfield stuff yourself after the previous stream? Well, I hope you're enjoying it, man. Yeah, I normally don't do Thursdays. Thursdays are kind of my family dinner night, and generally just kind of vegging out, if I'm being honest. Maybe record something, but because it's a gacha, I need to progress to unlock things, so we're going to be pushing it kind of hard for a few days at least. I wish we had gotten to this point last night so that I could have been auto-producing things all day today, but I went as late as I humanly could last night. I was so tired. All right, last tutorial for now, hopefully. Item control port. Only allows the passage of selected items, can also control the quantity that's allowed to pass through. Okay. So are we using sushi belts? Is that what we're doing here? Item control points can be set to allow the passage of selected items and control the quantity that's allowed to pass through. If a non-selected item tries to enter it, it'll be blocked. Change the item type on the control points or Orichalcum ore can be transported. Note, this item control point displays an item for amethyst. However, the belts or Iridium ore. Open the control panel, the item control point. Okay, you. This icon shows what's in there. Change it to the ore. Got it. No, once the item control point limit is switched to Iridium ore, the Iridium ore on the boat can pass through it. Shows Iridium ore icon. Transport belt has ore, but it's being blocked. Open the control panel. I guess this could be used if you want to set up a limited run of something. Open up the control panel of the item port. Details, sure. What don't you? Hold on. I think I just mistargeted. There we are. Item control point has a quantity limit. The quantity limit of it is set to 1. Once 1 is passed through, it will be blocked. Press and hold the start to switch off the quantity. Okay, there you go. This is really a tutorial for someone who's never played. Oh yeah, totally. One thing I'm really interested in is how do you teach the language of gaming to people who don't game, or it's like their first game? In that regard, this is, I'm gonna give it like a 50%. It's very thorough, right? Which is good. But if you're not into factory games, this is a really boring tutorial. So I don't know if they got that. This is just too much front loading. Stash list unloads items. Connect 2 transport belts to the shredding units. Got it. So yeah, that's something that I always think about as somebody who kind of likes to make tutorial type things. It's kind of like red means damage and green means healing. Who decided that? But obviously we all know that, right? And if a game doesn't do that, it's very weird. It's the same thing. If you don't do gray, green, blue as like at least your basic rarities, it feels very weird. All right, bonus goals are done. We did it, team. Hopefully we ended some fields there. The Order of Steel Oath is a military organization. Okay. Okay, we did it. We did it. The hub. Place electric mining rigs on the amethyst ore mining spot. Power them up. Use electric mining rigs on the originium ore to power them up. Okay. Yes, this is what we want. Okay, so you... Quick action... Okay. And then we want... I want not that button. Factory plant? No. Are they in my backpack? They're in my backpack. Okay, where are you? Electron pylon. Portable mining rigs. Electric mining rig. I would like to not do any of that. I want my belt button. No. I want that, but I want my items. That's not the right screen. That's not the right screen. Why are you being difficult, game? I thought that was the button. You. I guess just place it. Sure. I'm not gonna fight it. Alright, and do it again. And... place. Okay, and then you guys are gonna need a power. Where's my nearest pole? Hopefully that guy can make it. In fact, let's stretch from there. Okay, grab the power. Out of curiosity, Lator, are you using a controller or are you using keyboard and mouse? I'm really trying to make myself learn controller. We'll see if I actually maintain that. Okay, I want a pylon. We're definitely in range. Plug it in. Okay, I see drilling. Excellent. Okay, now we need some amethyst ore. Controller played too much Elden Ring recently, just feels better for this type of game. Yeah. For me, I like keyboard and mouse. It is my preferred thing, but my wrists give out sometimes. So when you're having wrist pain, keyboard and mouse is not fun. Definitely prefer to use my controller then. Years and years ago, I really hurt my wrists. And I learned to use the Steam controller to play Final Fantasy XIV. Worked really well. All right, more tech points. I still want to know what I'm missing here. I swear this should be the button that brings up my my buildy stuff. I don't know why I'm needing to go into that menu. You, more actions. You're on my hotbar. I just can't get my hotbar up. Apparently we're just having a moment, having a Babel moment here. It's all right. We'll just do this the weird way. I'll figure it out later. We have a bunch of these, don't we? place. Oops. I wonder how expensive these are to build, because we just used, what, 6 of these? 7 of these? 8 of these? Holy moly. Okay. We might need to go find some more Originium ore. Alright, should be the last one. Oh, now you're letting me down here. Okay, sure. Okay, I'm definitely not gonna be able to... That's so weird to me. Alright. Electric pylon place. Okay, so I should be able to get away with 2 of these, I think. One there. And one... Let's change that camera angle. There. Okay, then we're gonna need some power here, and I don't have any. Okay, so you. Mostly use keyboard and mouse as well, primarily in play strats and FPSs, but will admit for action game controllers just generally work better. Yeah, the auto targeting in this feels pretty good. It's not perfect. I've had a couple times where I'm like, I don't know why it's like stuck on attacking this certain thing. But other than that, it's been really nice. Press and hold left button to spawn. Yeah. And I want one of you. Do I need one of you actually? Hang on a second. Cancel that. Can I just hook you up? I can't. Okay. Oh, you think we're gonna stop at just that game? No, we're not. We're gonna hook that other one up too. Double production. Okay, there we go. Place amethyst ore, move to the depot in the backpack. Okay. I'm gonna be really cheap. I'm gonna just, can I just mine more? I sure can. Alright guys, let's go mine 50 of this. I want more.
These minerals are essential materials for Endfield.
Add some different flavor for your ADHD brain. I just like it because, like I said, it gives my wrists a little bit of a break. I was processing materials at work, and so I was on my laptop on a not my normal desk table, and so it's not very good for my wrists. So I really appreciate doing this tonight. Okay, can use the belt-free transfer methods. Yep. Once placed, electric rigs are sent to the belt-free transfer. After switching storage modes, it will behave like a rig. Cache, yeah. However, it's best to stick to belt-free transfer mode. Yes, I agree, game. I still need 10 more ore.
These minerals are essential materials for Endfield.
That's right. By right of Endfield, I claim these. Okay, we got the stuff. What are we doing with it? All right, Andre, make me something cool.
Endman, do we have the required Originium ore and amethyst ore?
Sure do. Take these minerals.
Nicely done. Our energy problem is now history. The landslide clearing team has been assembled. Once the preparations are complete, the team can begin their work.
Good job. Is there anything else we're short on?
A lot. Gear, tools, overhaul kits. But we should be able to take care of them. Vanikov is responsible for directing the work on the site. You can talk to him to learn more about the situation.
All right, talk to the crewmate to learn more. That's gonna be him. Okay, before we talk to the next guy though, I am gonna go grab my tea. My poor voice is feeling it, so I said I was gonna pull something up, but I don't remember what it
Seems
was.
to perform the same.
Sure, it wasn't important. All right.
Well, Hongshan's
Oh, I remember what it was.
on the will, not the form.
I want.
Being one with the blade
We're not
is
actually
far more
AFK yet,
important than drilling
because
a
I'm gonna
move
go
over and
change
over.
something here. Give me my timer. Oh, those are not locked together. Okay. I lied. I'm not gonna change that while we're live. I'm gonna have to fiddle with that, no BS. Let me go tell YouTube that we're taking a 5-minute break. All right, if you haven't gotten up, got yourself a drink or a stretch or a snack, now would be a great time. I'm gonna take a 5 here and I will be right back, hydrated and ready to expand our factory. Lerator said, any opinion on the number of resources and systems layered in Endfield? I tend to get overwhelmed and tend to hoard. I guess I'm used to the typical bajillion system thing. I will say I find their pull stuff a little convoluted. That's one of my big critiques of gacha games. I don't like how they try to obfuscate like the true price of things. That's just gaming in general, though. Okay, got some more of those things. Definitely need to keep an eye out if we see any more of those. Okay, I also have a thought. We're on paving the way. Is that where we need to be to get our stuff? No. Okay, not there yet. But we did have authority level 15. Okay, 10 basic pulls and some ore barrel. Oh, hang on to those for now. Okay, let's keep pushing. I want to get this my last newbie pull before we quit tonight.
Ah, so you really are the administrator. Thank you so much for helping our crewmates out there. Everyone's ready to get some work done, but we got a small problem.
There is no need for such formalities here. Given the urgency of our situation, just go ahead and tell us what you need.
So is Endfield closer to Breath of the Wild or Death Stranding? Ask because I just tuned in. I would say it would be closer to Genshin, combined with like Satisfactory or Factorio. But in transparency, I have not played Breath of the Wild or Death Stranding, although I do know what they are. I will say so far my impression's pretty good. As long as you don't have a gacha addiction, it's free. You might as well try it out. That's my opinion.
Mr. Andre insists that we keep ether counters during work. The issue is these devices have quite a heavy load, and we haven't had time to modify our standard coveralls.
I understand Mr. Andre's concerns. Mr. Vanikov, if modifying your standard crew coveralls is a problem, we can produce new protective suits for your crew.
What? But I don't think we can just build a garment factory right now.
Oh, that's because you're not thinking big enough. Yeah, that's what the AIC's for.
Endfield has a comprehensive plan for precision manufacturing, centered around our protocol automation core. We can get started on it right away.
All right, press to view the other AIC actions. Gear assembly. Use the AIC to assemble various kinds of gear to improve the operator's combat performance. Press right bumper to switch to non-set gear. Select minor overalls. What if we want some major overalls? Shows the stats of the gear. Assembling this piece of gear requires 2 materials: Valley stock bills and amethyst components. Right stick to view the materials required to make it. Earn Valley stock bills by defeating enemies or performing various regional development and outpost activities. Click here to view the amethyst component. Are produced by the gearing unit. Yep. Specific AIC technologies of the AIC factory plan must be researched to construct and place the gearing unit. Acquire a gear template to assemble the specified gear. Some gear templates can be acquired by gaining authority levels. Others must be found by exploring the world. Okay, so we might have to find new recipes for gear. Got it. Gear assembly requires stock builds and gear components. Valley stock builds can be earned by defeating enemies or doing regional development. Okay. Okay. We're starting to get let off the leash here a tiny bit. A tiny bit. We have 25 of these in our backpack, apparently. And swords. Okay, don't care about that. Nope. We need minor overalls, craft. How many do we need? I didn't like that. Okay. Feature wheel. Yeah, I see. Gearing tech must be researched. Researching it needs the index. Press and hold. Yep. View the source. Basic IC can be acquired by activating protocol data loggers. Yep, we did that. I'm pretty sure we did that one. Find them, sure. Okay, we will get out of there. The pack can now construct gearing units. Research complete. Press A again to select the plan and select gearing tech. Press X to view the simulations for gearing unit. I already did those. Press A to open the corresponding simulation. Okay. Okay. Yep, but we're done. We're done. We're good. Okay, we have 1 point left. Research this to construct fitting units. Material molding. Okay, we are going to want all of these. Says that's required, so we're going to take that one first. Okay, we don't have any more points. We need some more points. So we need to find this symbol on the map. Okay, we have one right here. Track that, please.
Time to head to the PAC and make some gear. I'll show you the ropes.
Fitting unit. A fitting unit can process materials with the fit tag to produce facility construction materials or other things. Typical product is amethyst parts made by amethyst fiber. Okay. Gearing unit can make gear tag. Gear components for gear assembly. Yep. Okie dokie. Let me run over there and get this other, I'm gonna call it a tech point, just so we can get all three of those unlocks. Now, they really made it sound like these recharge. I wonder if that's the case. Or if it's more like it's been recharging and now it's ready to go. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Give me that too. Okay, got our point. Also, here's another one of the rare material spots. There's one. Where you at, buddy? Right here. Yoink. Okay, are there any more of those that we know about? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got those two. There's one right here. Let's just run these real quick. Just faster for me just to get it done. Probably better than having to backtrack later when I'm out of it. We'll take that. Okay, they disappear, so I'm gonna assume that these don't actually recharge. And they're okay, and they're disappearing from the map, so these definitely feel like they're not recharging. It's horrible that they make you kill the floppy man. I mean, maybe that's his reason to exist. Remember, we had that conversation about why am I created just to die? So that we can do science. That's why. All right, we're gonna go collect all the floppy man corpses. This would be a lot faster if I had zip lines, but we unfortunately do not have those unlocked yet. I'm gonna say that's on top of the cliff. Yep. Come here, floppy man. I need your corpse. It's too bad Axe isn't here tonight. I think he would have really enjoyed that. No, I'm not gonna let myself get distracted by shiny things. But I am gonna go get the rest of these. So track that. I don't know what I played recently that was my sprint button, but man, my muscle memory wants me to hit that to do sprint. Yeah, apparently there's a puzzle here I didn't do either. Nope, but I'm gonna stay on target. We'll collect those things. Nope, sorry guys, no time, no time. We'll also collect these rare materials for sure, since they take time to respawn. Definitely want those so that we can break through, hopefully our new character. Hopefully a cool DPS. Alright, I will break for chests though. Yep. Sit down, brother. Sit down. There you go. Yep. Give me all the freebies. We like that. Okay, on the other side of the cliff. Are you actually active? You are actually active. Oh. We didn't actually collect that thing, did we? Okay, no. Stay on target, Babel. Stay on target. Bye-bye, Floppy. Okay, and I think there was one more. Right here, two more. Okay. Let's actually get this one first. Okay, off in that direction. Nope. Okay, locked chest. I bet you I need to kill you. You're level 30.
We're going head to
No, let's not do that. That's oh, apparently I'm in combat. All right, forget that. Excuse me, coming through.
Something ain't right.
I'm no good in long battles.
Also, there was a recycling thing in here. We probably should check and see if that's recharged. It was off to the left here. Are you recharged, little buddy? You're not, but I could upgrade you. I don't have enough stock bills. Okay. Hold that thought for a second. Give me regional development. Outpost manager. Okay, we have stuff to trade? We do. Okay, give me some stock bills. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe I shouldn't spend those, because don't we need that to make the overalls? Okay, yeah, I'll hold off on that. That would be really annoying if I soft locked myself for the time being. Hey, come here, Mr. Floppy. Poor guys. Poor guys. This is what I was created for? Just to die? Yes. Science. Okay, we'll go grab that one, and then we're just gonna have it done. Sometimes it's because I can get so easily sidetracked when I play these type of open world things. It's best that I just hard focus and just get what we're trying to do done. Okay, we've collected all those rare materials. All right, how do we get there? This way. Come here, Mr. Floppy. I need your science.
This ain't
Oh, you're between me and science. That's not a good place to be. That's not where I want to be doing either. I really don't like right trigger. Apparently my muscle memory is just all over the place for that.
Did you see that move I did?
Impressive. Got faster.
Okay, got all those. Now I did notice I have one of these that's not unlocked. Let's just grab that while we're here too. Those are the you can spend stamina to get stuff points. I don't know what this one is, but I'm pretty sure it's not unlocked.
Hear that sound?
Also, just another reminder, because a couple of people did say they're playing, make sure you pick up all the flowers. You get rewards for certain numbers of them, so don't wait until you need something and then have to go find 100 flowers. Much easier just to do it while you're running around. Okay, and what are you? Weapon XP. Okay, let's just do the level 21. Silence, flexible, floppy, boneless person. Just surrender your body to me. Your body for science. Arch reactions deal more damage. Well, to that end, go ahead and do that. I like those combos. I like those combos a lot. Alright, we need points. Give me all the skill points. I want to wait till I have 2 so I can actually do a combo. Alright, we'll do the fire one again. That seems fine. There you go. You and your block. What's up with that? There you go. Is that a different combat song? Or am I just cat jamming to that one?
Yay! Kudos to you!
Yeah, that feels pretty good when you get the combos flowing. I will definitely say that. Challenge complete. Alright. Yes. Alright. That'll be weapon XP when we need it. Okay, we got all the Mr. Floppies. Now, take me to the factory plan. Unlock. Material molding. We can make the amethyst bottles. Power, rewards acquired. Okay. Oh, I didn't even look at that. We actually can go over further. All right, so we have field stash. Use this to construct pile of stashes. Store items when powered. Instantly transfer items to the depot. Okay. Research complete. You have acquired the listed rewards. And what are you? Wilderness aid. Research this to construct medical towers. Medical towers with power supply can restore HP. Okay, that's fine. When charged by a power grid or batteries, medical towers can convert their charge into treatment for restoring HP to operators nearby. All right, I'm guessing we need to do more story before we can unlock anything else. And we have 4 extra points, so that's kind of nice. Okay, molding unit makes things. Protocol stash, stashes things. Got it, game. Okay, now back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay, insufficient backpack space, sure. Use the top view mode to build your factory. Press right stick to do it. Top view mode uses a fixed top-down perspective. Team operators will stay put. Start construction button. Open up a list of facilities. Oh, this is going to be so much better. Top-down view mode can select multiple facilities and logistic units to perform group actions. Got it. Blueprints, sure. System blueprints. Press A to view it. Press A to place it. Drag the blueprint to change its direction. Press A to confirm placing it. Okay. All right, so you would need to be something like that. Sure. I generally would prefer to build my own, but I'm not going to fight the tutorial. Let's do that for now.
Components. They're essential for gear manufacturing.
Okay, so I want out of here. B. There we are. All right, so you output amethyst ore. You output iridium ore. Okay,
You know,
we factor in now.
Everyone seems to perform the same move differently.
All right, now.
Shan swordmancy focuses on the will, not the form. Being
Quick action. No, I don't want to stash you. I want to store. I don't want to block that port. Let's go the other direction. And there we are. All right, you can store that way. Okay, here my backpack is all full, so I would like to quick action. No, I would like to store you. Move to depot. Okay. Move to depot. Move to depot. I will hang on to some of this stuff. The construction stuff mainly. I hope we can craft out of there and that I don't need to pull stuff out of there into my bag. Fitting unit. Get some various ores. I don't really see what the whole point of us having an actual backpack is. Why not just have a universal storage just for everything? Mining spots are scattered throughout Talos-II. Explore the world, discover them, rig them up, and mine more minerals. Yep, we will definitely have to do that. Okay, we need to make 3 more sets of overalls. Can do. So here, crafting. Crafting manual. That was not it, but apparently I have rewards in here. Yep. Like I said, we collect those now rather than having to do it later. Formula. Yep. Glow bugs. Arts tube. I'm assuming that must be a good that we give to the settlements or something. Oh, I thought that said sad tuning meat soup. Sod tuning. Doesn't sound any better, but there you go. Okay, I did not end up where I wanted to be though. Why? Fine crafting? No. Crafting manual? No. Not the factory plan. Here we are. I want gear assembly. There we are. Okay, and then we want non-set. And we need minor overalls. I said 4 more, I think. It's 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's done. Edmund, we can now hand them out to the crew.
We sure can. Should I craft a piece of gear or 2? No, let's just focus for now. Like I said, I really want to get that last newbie banner gacha draw tonight. So we need to finish just a little bit further, I think.
Hey friends, how's it going? We're almost ready, just wrapping things up.
Alright, here you are. I hope they fit. Oh. Hang on. I'm getting tea. I thought that was going to auto do things. Why? I hope you like blue, because that's what you're getting.
Oh, they look wonderful. We can definitely use them. Thank you so much, Enfielders.
Everyone's so polite.
Brand new gear out of thin air. Incredible. You made all these with your AIC system?
I heard so many stories about you Enfielders, but the real deal is just impressive.
I get that a lot.
If things were always this effortless, life would be a breeze.
All right, I'm ready for the job.
Everyone seems pretty pumped, Edmund. Now that the crew is ready, our next step is to repair and modify a suitable vehicle. The field crew can take care of the disassembly and replacement of parts. I gotta work on a suite of customized components. They will give the vehicle some essential upgrades.
Edmund, research the parts fitting tech on our AIC factory plan. After that, we'll be all set.
Way ahead of you.
The core component of the drill requires amethyst parts. Let's make some with the fitting unit.
See, I knew we were doing something smart by just running around getting that all done. Okay, I do like that top view, I think. Use a fitting unit to produce amethyst parts. Alright, I will just use blueprints for now. These don't look very, efficient. But I'm just going to use them for now, just for the sake of moving us along here, and I'll come back and fiddle with them on my own time. Due to lack of facilities, a set of unconstructed facilities has been placed. Oh, I bet you I don't have one of those. View details. This shows a list of facilities that we need to have. Use submit all to submit all the facilities. So we need a refining unit. Construction would do that. Unconstructed set. When placing blueprints without all the facilities required, the remaining facilities can be placed with the unconstructing, submitting all. Gotcha. Okay. I would like a refining unit, please. Okay. Do we have... No, we do not have zip lines. Okay. Sad. Nope. And then I left. More. View details. Submit all. There we go. And then exit top view. And then you add item, amethyst. And then over here, grab that. Look at that. I knew not blocking that was going to be a good thing. Not my first rodeo. Okay, admittedly, using the newbie tin pull, I was not expecting the full-on panda, and I feel that's on me. You got a level 3, did you? He should be all right though if you get some physical people. So far, I think everyone that's here was here yesterday, except for maybe Val. We're actually a little bit ahead on luck. We are +3 5 stars from where we should be if we were at absolute bare minimum. Panda was a 5-star? Gotcha. Yeah, yep. I got a bunch of copies of the electric horse supporter girl, but I don't have an electric DPS, so that's a little awkward. Okay, now we need to produce amethyst parts and put them in the backpack. Put them in the backpack. That is amethyst parts, right? Am I crazy? That is amethyst part. Take it. I need to take more than that. Take all.
Give the amethyst parts to Andre, and we'll just wait for them to finish the work.
Isn't using Chin? What do you mean not using Chin? She's right here. She's literally right here. You got this. I really appreciate that your other characters are actually on the field, even if they're just kind of following you around. At least you get to see your other characters.
Enman, how are we doing with the upgrade parts?
Here you are. Right stick. No. Confirm.
This is it. Wonderful.
Reverse the...
Wasn't Chin red-headed?
Stabilizing out triggers. Check. Initiating signal testing. All good.
We'll open the character screen here in a second. I feel like a big machine like that probably should have an enclosed
All the moving
driver's seat.
This efficiency is miraculous. It's like a dream.
Chin is the dragon girl and Akakuma is the redhead girl.
A dream that's coming true. The AIC factory is working far better than I expected. We gotta expand our mass production plans.
I like this guy. He thinks big.
And make sure you give me the new budget as soon as you have it.
Endfield has constructed many large industrial machines, but this is our first time using the AIC to build one on the fly. This is a first step towards our grand vision.
I'll open the character screen in a second, Shinosuke.
Just imagine how many lives we can improve with our construction capacity.
Prep work seems to be going well. We finally have some good news for a change.
Yes, improve lives and my bank account. That means you have some bad news for us, huh?
The quarry suffered significant damage. We received multiple distress calls from the crews there. We've dispatched a rescue team, but it was hastily prepared. They might not be able to cover all scenarios. I hope you can check the area if you have the time to spare, Endman.
Our preparations seem complete, but...
What is it?
No, sorry. It was nothing.
In any case, we should make sure all preparation work is carried out accordingly. Pokus and I are ready to help if you have questions about the AIC factory.
Shinosuke dreams of redheads. Got it.
If you want to add more features to our AIC, you can use this expansion core. It will provide a more advanced factory development plan.
There are many things we can do. Expand our AIC factory, help crewmates in the other areas, and much more.
Are we getting let off the leash finally?
The decision is yours, Administrator.
Oh, that's a nice shot. I didn't have my thing ready. Oh no. I gotta have a better thumbnail than what I've been using, but I need to catch a cool shot. Authority level. The higher authority levels required to progress through the main mission. Gaining authority levels also gives you rewards. Inmen can earn operational XP via various activities such as completing missions and protocol spaces, exploring the world, placing mining rigs. Having enough operational XP raises authority level. Open the protocol synthesizer and open authority level screen and see the rewards at various authority levels. Fiona, the comms officer, sends a message. Inman, I just received an unencrypted SOS signal. M31135 requesting support. M31135 is requesting support. Sector's been hit by a disaster. The roads are out. We need engineering and technical support. Are you saying you need a builder? I've forwarded this to the UWST as well, but I don't think they have enough people to cover the crew. Do we have the sender's location? The message underwent strong interference when it was sent, but we can approximate the sender's location. It's southeast of the hub base. The UWST told us about an old quarry in the area. The signal probably came from that place. Send me the coordinates. Got it. I'll sync the coordinates to you. And since the situation's uncertain, I'll notify Chin Kenyu and ask her to join the team. Inman, this will guarantee your safety and can give Perlica a peace of mind. Got it. Caught in 4K, Shinosuke. Inman, our stock redistributor, just got back in touch with the hub base. As a key logistics supply officer, she can provide multifaceted support to our operations. She's already on standby in the worker dorm. If you have time now, I recommend discussing the next steps as soon as possible. Anyone else? Basic expansion core. Open the AIC factory plans. Use the basic AIC plan to unlock new phase of the basic AIC. Unlocking basic AIC phase lets you spend AIC index points to research more tech. Also 16. Region development level is 3. Are we all good? Okay.
Where should we go next?
I want... Not that. I want the AIC plan. This shows a list of all simulations available. Complete simulations require system blueprints. I am not going to do those on stream if I don't have to. I would like to unlock the basic AIC. Okay. Probably not going to spin these yet because I don't know what we'll need for story or whatever. I just want to peek. So we have a splitter for splitting belts, research to construct filling units. We can make buck capsules. Okay, that would be pretty nice. That would let me mass produce healing items for myself. Packaging items, make batteries and industrial explosives. thermal banks, iridium ore, or batteries to generate power. Resources, grenade towers, memo beacons, zip lines. Okay, I'm gonna not do it, but I probably will unlock zip lines soon. Okay, and we have new tutorials, but I'm not gonna torture you guys with those. I'll do those on my own time. Okay, did we get my poles? We got my poles. Okay, complete chapter 1, process 2. Give. Okay. We are gonna do our headhunt. Okay, Babel's been a really good boy. He deserves a little bit of something something. Okay. I do not want the pink sheep girl, because we're gonna get her as a login reward tomorrow. I do not want her. I do not want a dupe. New characters. Always new characters first. Second worst would be the little, I don't know if that's blonde or light green haired boy. I don't want him. Why would I pull for a guy in a gacha game? Come on. No, I don't want him at all. I don't have a good team for him either, so that would really, really suck. Next one would probably be the redhead Ember. I like Ember's design a lot, but she's not stellar. She could go on our team and take the place of the Ice Girl right now, so she would at least be useful. Next, I would probably take Pogranichnik. He's really good. It sounds like he fits really well onto a physical team, which is kind of what I have right now. So he would be pretty good. He's a Vanguard. I like classes that do debuffs, and I like classes that do like team buffing and resource generation. He's the later of the two. And actually, I guess he has a big debuff too. So he seems pretty cool. I would take him. We'll make an exception for him. My number one wish is Last Right. I do like ice, and it's not a dude. So there you go. That's the thought process. Hold on. Let's not do our summons here, though. This doesn't seem very lucky. We should do it in the midst of our factory. This is probably luckier, right? We'll 3D print a waifu. Give me the head, honey. Okay. And now. Okay. 10 remain to get this operator. Unless it's that one dude. Something like that. I mean, he gives a lot of buffs, is all I'm saying. Okay. In addition, for our 5-star, if we get Last Right, we really need the ice supporter 5-star. And if we can't have those things, then the electric DPS lady, so I could actually use my electric support unit. Okay, hold on. A little bit of tea here for luck. You also get a weapon choice? Yes, you do. Ideally, I'll pick whichever one we could use for the character I get, if it's somebody I'm gonna use. Okay, come on. Not the dupe, not the guy. Not the dupe, not the guy. Show me that yellow. Show me the yellow. 2 of them. Okay. Although one of those is probably our 6-star. Yeah, that's the 6-star graphic. Okay, come on. Just not the green-haired kid. I suffered through Ice Wimp in Star Rail. I had like 4 copies of him.
I've studied Originium automation.
All right, yeah, nobody cares about you either, buddy. Yeah, out of the way.
Oxy, 7 skirmisher.
Okay, I think we still need copies of everyone but Akakuri, so these are fine.
Captain Akakuri of Operation
Gambate Babel. That's right, thank you, Shinosuke. She's already maxed out, so.
Why do I have to do this again?
Okay, we do need copies. Come on, don't screw me. Don't screw me, Endfield. That guy exists. Okay, this is our 5-star.
Call sign is Arknight. I am not a trained weaver of words, but I wish you well
And may you flow.
She's really good. I just can't use her because I don't have a DPS. Someday I'm gonna be really happy. I'm gonna be really happy that we have her. All right, those are some nice abs, is all I'm saying.
Opsy 7 skirmisher.
Okay, good. I think I still need more copies of her. All right, yeah, nobody cares about you.
Opsy 7 skirmisher. Fluorite.
Okay, that might be enough copies of her. All right, come on.
Hey, Administrator, it's me, Lee Fong. I'm still a bit green, but I'll work super hard. Oh, they say hardships shape and perfect us, but what does perfection really look like?
What did I say?
Maybe someone like you has the answer. I'd really appreciate your insights.
What did I say? Yeah, the least useful thing to me. The literal least useful thing to me. Rip Babel. Rip Babel. Yep, there we go. Ready to move to a reclusive cabin in the woods and start a small-scale electric. It's Babel's one true one. Yeah, rip-a-roni there, huh? We do get our chest. I'm not gonna fiddle with that at the moment. We have got 42 standard pulls. I don't think I'm gonna pull those tonight. I'm gonna save those. I'm gonna treat myself to some standard pulls tomorrow when we're playing. I'm sure I won't get any better. Yep. And the thing is, beyond... okay, do I still have anything? Hang on. Do I still have something I need to do on this? I thought we were done with this. Can't hunt now. Oh, they want me to get my... Hang on. Maybe I do need to grab that. Nope, that's not what I want. Claim reward. There we are. Okay, that's what it wanted me to do. Claim my weapon supply. Oh, and then I need to pick. I don't actually want to pick that right now. Unopened weapon supplies will be placed in the valuable stash. Okay. I gotta double check. I'll probably get him the dumb weapon, but I'm gonna be really, really salty about it. Our problem is, if we go in here, I don't really have the right supports. Not you. You. So he does.
Piece of cake.
That's not what I want. I want all of your abilities. Let me in. Okay, so does a attack thing. He does swings pole arm multiple times, hit 2 physical damage, 2 hits of physical damage, slams the ground, and does knockdown to all enemies. If a enemy is stuck with the last hit of his skill and there's no vulnerability stacks, apply physical susceptibility to the enemy instead. It's fine. Combo trigger when a controlled operator performs a final strike on an enemy with physical susceptibility or breach, unleashes an aspect that performs a spear thrust, and Hardly Unmoving unleashes an aspect that slams an immovable Vajra into the to deal physical damage and do knockdown to all enemies in the large place. So it's fine. It's fine. He probably will take Ice Girl's spot on our team, but is basically how I feel about that. Man, did I call that, or did I call that? It's not Babel's first gacha game. Okay, I think that's where I wanted to get tonight, so I think we will be calling it there. How long? Yeah, for sure. It has been a long week, and at least I've got my factory up and running, so I will probably work on those tutorials and stuff so that we don't have to do those on stream. My plan is I am going to continue tomorrow. I will be back at regular stream time, so that's 6 p.m. my normal start time. I'll try to get that scheduled tonight before I call it a night so that people can see it's there. So I've heard that the story is going to pick up once we get to the actual second region, so hopefully that will be the case. It's been fine so far. I don't really expect too much out of the beginning of the gacha story, but it would be nice if things pick up a little bit. I am glad that I've got my factory going. I'll probably also fiddle with this some and actually produce some decent stuff. Try to make some gear for our characters, etc., etc. So we will hopefully have all that done by next time. To anyone who was hanging out tonight, I really appreciate it. I know it was kind of a oddball night for me, but like I said, I do kind of want to push this forward as fast as I can. And beyond that, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. That helps me, especially when we have these kind of oddball streams that are not super popular. Helps YouTube try to push it out to some new people. If you're not subscribed, I hope I've earned your subscription. I would love to have you back in here, see in the comments or in the chat. And if you want to go above and beyond, you can always leave a super thanks, join me live for a super chat, check out the Patreon and the Discord linked in the channel info, or become a member here on YouTube. All right, guys, I'm going to go crash. I hope you have a good Friday, or for Droog, a good Saturday, and I will see you guys tomorrow evening. Endmin Babel out. With his scenes not selected properly. All right, have a good evening, guys.